And hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. In the last episode, we got through the rest of Sen's Fortress. Well, most of the rest of it. In this episode, we're going to do the little side bits that we haven't done yet, and also kill the boss. Ooh. Sorry about that, just had to quickly leave and come back, so... Very unfit, so very short of breath very easily. Oh, jeez. I fired that off too early. And just in case I don't show it, get a chance to show it, I did upgrade my weapons to +7. Oh dear. I'm already showing my lack of ability. You definitely can't parry that. Boom. And this is the Flamberge, which is a weapon I've kind of always liked in the Dark Souls 2 version, so I figured I'd use it here. It's more of a kind of dex greatsword. Not heavily so, but at least more so than a lot of them. And just to show off the actual moveset, you got the one-handed R1, the one-handed R2, which is like a fancy flip thing, which I think is either unique to it or just like uncommon. And then you got the normal two-handed greatsword attack. Although I think there's also a there might be a wide sweep two-handed one, but I can't remember. I'm not that familiar with greatswords in this game. And another like twirly move, the strong attack. So rolling attack is that, running attack is that, the normal greatsword fair, and for the two-handed, the slam and the spin. Yep. Pretty standard for greatswords other than the strong attack, I think. Also to note, I think it's the funnily enough, when you have it, it doesn't seem... Oh yes, it does do bleed. I almost forgot that it does that. It's, I think the only greatsword that does bleed. Also, look, there's the Invader's Bloodstained right there. I didn't actually pick that up yet, because I didn't want to go all the way down there. We're actually going to go down into that tar pit for today. At least try and quickly get that done. I'll probably speed up most of it, because it is a bit monotonous. Like I said, there's just a bunch of Titanite demons down there. Oops, I messed that up, didn't I? Oh dear. I'm really just not killing this guy. Come on. I honestly thought I would get him. Oh yeah, these guys aren't really kickable. I'm being really just kind of a scrub right now. There we go. In all the time it took me to do that, I could have just stabbed him and killed him. But ignore that. I kind of want to actually kind of remember the timing. Also, this encounter probably will get me killed. Hey, just spam heal. Oh, unfortunately I don't one-shot this guys, otherwise this would be slightly less of a pain. Like if I do it in this order like this. Okay, expertly dodge lightning strikes. Just knock him down there for later. Kill that guy, there we go. This encounter can be kind of deadly. Luckily, you can normally deal with them at range, but I decided not to for some ungodly reason. And he's dead too. I don't think the one up there can snipe me from down here, luckily. And there we go. The Invader's Bloodstained, which gives us 1 for humanity. Which is some nice bonus. And hopefully we won't fail at killing this one as much as we failed at killing the one in the catacombs, which I will go back to. I haven't forgotten about that. Also, it helps that we do reasonable damage to this one. But yes, if it wasn't obvious, you want to use the rusted iron ring in this tar pit, otherwise you are slow. You are so slow. Also, just back off the moment he does that. Luckily, because you've got more room to fight these guys in this area, it's less of an absolute pain in the ass. Unlike the catacombs one, where he's like... Actually, the one up there is still firing at us, so I can see him, but I don't think his Lightning is... Oh, well, he is kind of reaching me. I'm not sure how. Oh, Jesus, that hit really late. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I'm lucky that didn't kill me. Yeah, these ones are way less tough than the ones in, the one in the catacombs. Well, because the one in the catacombs I was fighting way earlier because I had way less damage. This Flamberge is a nice boon to my ability to actually kill enemies. Which is why I decided to pick it up. Because until I get higher dexterity, a lot of my other weapons are kind of poop. And now I want to climb this ladder, Snake Eater style. I've never played that game, but I just know about the ladder because, you know, memes. And you get Solar Proud Knight. And also, whoosh, invisible wall. Well, I always call them invisible walls, but they're the opposite of that. They're walls that aren't actually there. They're like ethereal, or, well, they're just called illusionary walls. Or illusory. I think it's the... No, it was illusionary. I don't know. Either way, they're walls. And we got to fight one of these guys out in the open, which isn't pleasant. You can't cheat as much against the other guy, but you've got way more room to play around with. Also, that fireball exploded right in front of his crotch. But luckily, he's as slow as and lumbering as the other one. And luckily, that fireball hitbox stays around for its sweet time. And he just... Oh wow, that was really lucky that he didn't kill me though. Also, I caused bleeding on him. That's what that animation was. That little blood spurt was actually him getting bled. And... oh, Jesus. Now you want to back off. Yeah, the problem with this attack out in the open is there's a lot of forward momentum to it. Well, surprising amount. You can dodge it if you're looking out for it, like I just did. And dead. And you also get a Titanite chunk off this guy, guaranteed, which is great. Which, if it wasn't obvious previously, that's the next upgrade stone from shards, is chunks. And I don't know why there's a gap in this here. I'm not sure if you can walk over it. I don't know if you can. I'm not going to try. There's no point to it, though, because that just leads to a pit of death. So anyway, I'm going to go back down here, because we're going to want to immediately drop that down into the tar anyway. I just wanted to get that done. But I'm not going to take full damage. I'm just going to go here. Plop. There we go. This is probably one of the main ways of getting some decent amounts of Demon Titanite, which will be useful soon enough. Unfortunately, we can't make weapons with boss souls, which is what Demon Titanite is for yet, but soon enough. Oh. This Demon Titanite fight's a bit more of a pain because it's in such a small area. Just make sure you have enough stamina to get away when he does that. I think the main issue is patience with these guys. Don't use up all your stamina. Oh, Jesus, that was just about... like, make sure to have plenty in reserve at basically all times. And you should be okay. And this is taking a really long time to do all this. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Also, my commentary during combat isn't the most amazing. Yeah, that hitbox is just so dodgy, I don't even try and dodge to the side if I can help it. Because really, he can half the time just like hit you with it anyway. I trust my blocks better than I trust my... well, I don't like being against the wall like this. Oh my god, I nearly just died. Oh yeah, remember, these guys still... well, I don't know what he's going for there, but... I wonder how much this does. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, how late that hits me. Plop. Dead. Probably should have saved that. And we get a Sword Brave Warrior and a Scythe. Another weapon I'm considering using. I'm actually not really 100%. I'm tempted to use the Lucerne as well, but I haven't decided. This kind of has an interesting moveset. As you'll see, halberds in this game have this kind of thing where you stagger if you miss. A couple of weapon types have this, where they're kind of meant to have so much weight to them that if you don't actually hit your target, you get this little stagger, which is actually an interesting mechanic. But I hope they bring back in Dark Souls 3. Like some weapons being, like, to offset the usefulness and range and such. If you miss, you actually have to pay some sort of consequence. I think that's a good idea. Because I think if I recall, that animation does actually make it longer to recover. Also, I did upgrade everything to +8, I think, not +7. So I was a liar earlier. I'm going to quickly peek in here, because if I'm honest, if I remember correctly, these Demon Titanites Titanite demons in here actually have more health and damage than the ones in there. Which seems illogical, but it's because they're way more optional, because there's no items in here. This is literally just to kill extra couple Titanite demons for some stuff. As you see, I do like half the damage to him. He does like double the damage to me. Not to mention, his buddy can shoot lightning at us while we're fighting him. So, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just kind of showing that they're there. But if I'm honest, I don't want to deal with that just yet. Because it's dumb. And again, I think if I have time off later this episode, I'll probably go back to the catacombs, actually, and finish that off. I don't know. I can't promise anything. But at this point, we're probably going to go do the boss. Because I think that's all the extra stuff that we couldn't otherwise do. Like, I think that's everything, basically, in Center Fortress, other than those 2 Titanite demons that I'm going to kill later. Maybe off screen, even, because they are such a slog to deal with. Probably just use, like, 1,000,000 arrows or something. That's not what I normally do. Yes, I will do that when I can be bothered, basically. Because it's not necessary yet. We have plenty of Demon Titanite as it is, and not sure how much we'll need, honestly. But again, we will see. At the moment, we're just going to try and... I just realised, get to the boss, but we can just go down that lift. I knew that. Ignore me. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to cut it to when I'm actually where I want to be. And we're back. Took a bit of a detour. Killed a couple enemies a few times, just got a couple of extra large Titanite shards and a few other Titanite shards as well, just killed them a few times. Spent, like, I bought, like, 1 as well. And, like, also I kindled the bonfire down there, in Sense Fortress to max, and also leveled up, like, once or twice. So, yeah, just did that quickly while I was coming back up here. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. Now we're finally going to fight the boss, and that might be it for this episode, which might make this last episode a bit shorter than the rest, but oh well. I will do the catacombs stuff probably after, because there's a lot of grinding involved with that, so I'll get that grinding done first, and then actually show the stuff in there. So that's probably going to take time to do that. So anyway, without further ado, let us do the boss. And here we go, the Iron Golem. Now you want to be careful right off the bat, because he has these kind of shockwaves as attacks that he does from his axe. But regardless, this guy is honestly kind of easy, even if whether or not you do have Tarkas with you. Because there's a couple of gimmicks to this fight that make him a whole lot easier. As you'll see... Oh, no, he got hit by the grab attack. Yeah, he has a grab attack. Also, I keep missing him. Yes, you kind of want to keep hitting him in the knees. You'll see Tarkus is doing a ton of damage to him. You kind of just want to keep... Nope, I have to blast the grab attack. You kind of just... This guy isn't too... I mean, he does an insane amount of damage, but he's so slow that it's no real big deal. Not to mention, there are methods of killing him, and like... You can just roll him between his legs as well. Yes, you want to kind of just keep striking him in the knees. As well. Actually, to be fair, we're killing him faster than we can. But yes, if he... Oh, yeah. Funnily enough, I'm not going to get to show this off, honestly, at this rate. But if you get him near enough an edge, and you keep hitting him, he'll eventually start to lose his bounce. And when he loses his bounce, he can be knocked straight off the edge and just be killed in, like, the first few seconds of the fight, if you do it right. But I don't seem to... Ooh. Yep, and if you hit him enough, while he's doing this, he'll fall over, and... He didn't there because he's right next to, like, a bunch of rubble. But if, yeah. But basically, normally you'd have to do it, like, over here or something. But you can just make him fall straight off the edge. Like, right at the start of the fight. That's mostly what speedrunners try to do. An actual good, real good weapon for this is the, lightning spear. But we didn't do that. But yes, that fight is kind of easy, if I'm honest. He does a lot of damage, but he's so slow, and he can be knocked off the edge if you're doing it right. So, whatever. So I guess that's mostly it for this episode. I guess I'll show this cutscene even though we're not going to go where this takes you yet. You know what? Funnily enough, I've changed my mind. We're going to do the catacomb stuff later. Because I can. Yeah. We're going to do this next episode. I've decided. Because Anor Londo is just so damn pretty. But I'm probably going to want to go back first because I want to upgrade and stuff. And also this is kind of a point of no return if you do want to do this. So, I guess I'll see you in the next episode where I will have fully upgraded some stuff. Well, I would have more so upgraded stuff, leveled up a bit, and we'll be doing Anor Londo. But yes. Also, just to make note just before the episode ends, yes, you can actually just go straight back. Some people don't realise this. They think that they're stuck in Anor Londo. But now you can just talk to them again, go straight back. Which is weird. I don't know why these demon things actually take you here, because they're actually enemies in Anor Londo, which is weird. But yes, anyway, with all that aside, join us in the next episode, where we will be doing Anor Londo, because I just suddenly decided that I wanted to do it in that order. Because I'm indecisive. And foolhardy. But yes, until then, see ya.